Well, get your fucking head out of the fucking ass and think about it. Now everybody's talking about the big fucking money, right? Well, the big fucking money doesn't help you a lot today, right?
Hello, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of I Make Free Energy for you guys on YouTube. So topic today would be ignorance, falsity and misinformation, yes, on YouTube. So it seems like nowadays people prefer, instead of getting a real informal education, a scholastic education, prefer to sit down in front of a computer and rely on YouTube for all their knowledge. Unfortunately, there is so much misinformation out there, and then even worse, people proclaim themselves inventors or pseudo-scientists in their garage. If you don't know what I'm talking about,
when I do tests with their equipment, I tell them right away, you're a fucking liar. It's not what's happening. You don't have a fucking clue. As today, again, the electron, the moving. Why can a fucking scientist cannot show me a live working electron, a real live, not a Mickey Mouse cartoon in your fucking computer, a real video? We have fucking camera who can pick up the speed of light. So I think we can fucking see a blurry of an electron somewhere. For me, an electron is just a piece of something with actually positive and negative.
An electron, it's a piece of something either positive and negative at the same time. Since we never seen an electron before, probably it doesn't even exist. Okay, let's go ahead and watch together this beautiful and very informative video. Thank you guys for watching.
It was here in Cambridge that the first clear evidence for smaller objects inside the atom was found. Many of the great scientists of history have walked these streets, and one of the greatest was J.J. Thomson, who became the director of this, the old Cavendish laboratory. In 1896, Thomson had just got his hands on this new piece of kit. Now, it's essentially a particle accelerator. When this plate's heated, particles are emitted. They're accelerated by these electrodes. They pass through these two plates, across which you can apply a voltage, and they hit the end of the bulb here on a screen which glows so you can see the beam. Now this is a modern version of Thomson's apparatus. Again, we've got the particle accelerator and there's a screen in there so you can see the beam glow. What Thomson did was he varied the voltage across the plates and he measured the amount of bending as the voltage changed. That allows you to deduce the mass of the particles in the beams. Now the lightest known particle in Thomson's day was the hydrogen atom. But Thomson found from these measurements that the particles in this beam are almost 2,000 times lighter than hydrogen atoms. Thomson had discovered the first subatomic particle, the electron.
The electron owes its practical utility to its smallness. It might apparently Shakespeare say my use is great because I am so small.
The electron was the first discovery of a fundamental particle, and it is interesting to realize that more than 100 years later, the electron is still, to the best measurements we can do today, a fundamental letter of nature's alphabet.
We can use electrons as ways to probe materials and look at the structure in electron microscopes or in big machines like this accelerator behind me. Pretty much all of everything we do in the 21st century depends on understanding the properties of electrons.
Thomson had discovered that the atom is not the fundamental building block of matter. There are smaller objects inside. So atoms could no longer be thought of as hard, indivisible spheres. But how did the electrons fit inside the atom? Thomson suggested that the atom was something like this muffin, with the negatively charged electrons embedded in a positive body. It would be a student of Thomson's that proved him wrong.